Use a can of sardines with a tub of margarine. This is a trick to catch all the rats in your house. It's a trick that should be placed near the trash can. And look, in no time I caught a rat. This trick is easy to do and allows you to catch dozens of rats. Look, it goes in and can't get out. It's incredible. Now I'm going to show you how to do this trick.
You are going to need a can of sardines like this. It's simple. We are going to make a mark here on the side. Mark made. Now we need to cut where we marked. I'm going to use a grinder to cut, but you can use a knife or scissors. Notice that the bottom of the can completely covers the top of the sardine can. Because of this, we need to make a cut in the middle of the edges, as we need half of this lid we cut to go inside the sardine can. It's very simple. You must make a mark in the center of the lid, just like I'm doing. Now mark around the lid, this way. Now pay attention. You must cut where we marked. So watch and do it just like I'm going to do. Now I remove the excess and fold these edges. Now you place it in the sardine can and check if half fits perfectly. It turned out perfect. This is a rocker mechanism. Perfect. The next step. You will need a wire that protrudes 1 centimeter from the can, as you can see here. Cut the wire to the correct size. Now you have to use a nail and a hammer to make a hole on each side. This is one side and the other side. Now check if the wire fits perfectly inside the holes. It turned out well. If the wire went through and is loose inside the hole, it means everything went well. Now you will place the lid on a piece of wood, and then you must make 2 holes exactly here. Holes made. They will serve to support the wire here, and that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to use nylon thread, but you can use wire. It's very simple. You should pass the thread through the hole and tie it. Tighten well, and then cut the excess thread. Now you need to do the same on the other side. It turned out perfect. Now let's do the test. Take the can of sardines and look exactly where the hole is. Hold the lid, and with steady hands, press the wire against the wood so it slides upward. Look at the size of the space. Now take the can of sardines and place the wire right at the entrance of the first hole. When you place the wire at the entrance of the hole, press it down, this way. It will be forced in and fit perfectly. On the other side, you push the wire inward and then hold the can to fit the wire into the hole. After the wire goes into the hole, you just have to check if the lid makes the rocker movement, like this. But the lid is stiff. We need it to slide smoothly. With pliers, you are going to grip right here at this tip and bend it inward. It is this that is obstructing the rocking motion. You should do the same on the other side too. Now notice that it is very loose. Perfect. If the lid is tilted downwards, it's easy to fix. Turn it over to the other side and push it upwards, as the lid should be as straight as possible. Check that the lid is fine. Ready. Now let's move on to the next step. You will need a tub of margarine, and you will place the sardine can on top. With a pen, you will mark the shape of the sardine can, like this. Now you need to make a cut like on the lid, and then cut along some mark with scissors. You must cut exactly where you're marked. Perfect. Now take the sardine can and place it inside the opening you made in the lid. Notice that I am going to force it to fit, because the opening we cut was exactly right. That way it stays firm and secure, without needing to use glue to fix it. It is firm and secure. Now we are going to put it in the margarine tub. Look, it turned out perfect. When you put the food in here, the rat will smell it and enter. It will see that there's this opening, and it will easily get in. and when it goes in after the food, the lid might get stuck like this. And to prevent the lid from getting stuck like this, and the rat escaping, it's easy to solve. You will need a rubber band like this. It's easy. You open the rubber band and place it like this, covering the center of the container. This rubber band will serve two functions. The first function is to act as support to hold the lid of the container. Thus, if the rat tries to force the lid to get out, it won't be able to, because the band will be pressing the lid. The second function is to prevent the lid from getting stuck in an upright position. The rubber band will always push the lid to close the opening, so the rat will not be able to escape. And the most interesting part is that the rat will not be able to get out. Even if it grabs here and pulls, the lid will prevent it. That is, it will not be able to get out due to the difficulty. However, it can get out through this other side, and to prevent it from getting out this way, you will do the following step. You will take the same lid from the sardine can, which is this one, here. Then place it on top and make this mark following the shape of the can. Like this, in this way. Look. You just have to follow what I'm doing. It's simple. Then, you need to cut with scissors. Cut in this shape. Place it where it will stay and check if it fits perfectly. If it does, now you must mark exactly here, because we are going to cut this part to not obstruct the lid opening.
Look, it turned out perfect, and that's exactly how it will be. Look,
In this way, this piece we made will prevent the rat from coming out here. It can try all it wants, but it won't be able to get out. Now we will glue it. You have to place this part of the lid inward, so it won't interfere with the movement of the main lid. Then, use glue to secure it and make it firm.
After gluing it, it will look like this. The rat won't be able to escape because the only exit would be through here, and it can't go out through the entrance. The movement of the lid and the difficulty it will have will prevent its escape. See how it can't get out. It pushes forward, and even if it pulls the lid, it slides and goes back up. Now, we're going to place the rubber band, as I showed you, like this.
Check first. Make sure everything is fine. I'm going to catch a rat to show you. Once everything is ready, you just need to place the trap next to the trash can, in a quiet place in your house. Check again if there is anything that is jamming. If everything is perfect, just put food scraps inside, as I am doing, and soon the rat will go in and get trapped. I placed it here next to the trash can yesterday, and now I'm going to show you the rat. This trick with the sardine can allows you to catch dozens of rats without spending any money and without harming them. Now I'm going to open the lid to show the rat up close, so you can see it. I'm going to open the lid.